G'day everybody, welcome back to Valheim. Hope you guys are doing well. As you can see, we are out here in the Plains home. We've just finished sowing seeds for our next batch of barley. And yeah, we've got some turnips in hand here to see if we can actually feed the Lox that's just sitting on his lonesome out there. And hopefully that'll mean that we would be able to tame it. Now, this is sort of dangerous territory though, right? So I am going to just eat a little bit more food. You never know when we might come across a death skeeto or two. I do see one over there. But yeah, just don't want to be caught off guard or anything like that. So let's see if we can approach this Lox from behind. Obviously we don't want to aggro it towards the wall because that's definitely bad news as well. But if we can leave it some turnips nearby and sort of extract out of this place without, you know, it noticing, that'd be the best. So I'm thinking something like that. I'm hoping that'll do the trick. I mean, it probably doesn't know that it's there. Should I go in a little bit closer and maybe throw it a little bit further? Because one thing that I am concerned about is for the Lox to sort of aggro us, and then we're gonna have to sort of go elsewhere to try and get another Lox, and yeah, I'm not entirely sure that's really gonna happen. But anyway, I've left it there. I wonder if it will actually ever notice. Let's just regain some of our stamina. I'll have another one of our Lox pies here again. As I said, don't want to be caught off guard. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe I need to actually throw it in front of it. Unless this Lox is a little bit bugged. It doesn't seem to be interested at all. It is wild and it is hungry. Oh god. Oh god, yep. No. You can leave me alone. We're friends. We're friends. Oh man. I wonder if I should take this Lox out and just see if we can, you know, get another one to spawn or something. Anyway, while we're sort of trying to escape here. Oh, that's a 1-star fulling as well. Didn't even realize. Okay, that could have been really bad. So the Lox has disappeared off that way. Not entirely sure what it's really getting up to. And yeah, obviously this was not a success. I wonder if I should just grab the turnips and like stash it away. Unless the Lox comes back. Let's just take a look at what's going on there. He seems to be stuck. Or maybe it's coming back. Maybe. In that case, I just want to leave the food here for him before he actually gets back. Yeah, it looks like it's making its way. Let's just move out of the way so that we don't anger it any further. And with any luck, it starts eating. Okay. It's just hanging out. Righto then. I assume that's the way we feed the lox. Unless maybe we have to actually hand it over to it directly. I don't think that's the case. I'll leave the turnips over there and see what happens, and we'll check back every now and then. But if you guys have any tips on how to tame a lox, you can leave some comments about it. I'm going back because we're going to be pretty busy here after the few episodes that we spent with that expedition and handing over the treasures to Hildir. I think it's time for us to focus a little bit more on what's going on at home. And yeah, I mean, we started off with looking after the lox there, and I'm sort of curious to continue on that trend with the eggs that we have. So we've got a couple of eggs. A few people have mentioned stuff about how to hatch them, potentially. And so I'm kind of banking on some of that advice. I know someone mentioned that you can possibly use the piggies to try and hatch the eggs. I really don't understand how that works, but another suggestion was to use a fire pit like this one, and to sort of keep the eggs near the fire pit. So that's the plan. We have an extra fire pit that we've gotten from Hildir. We did buy 2, and we still haven't found a home for one of them. So I'm thinking we use that, and we sort of build a little space for where our chooks will hopefully hatch from. Now, someone mentioned something about them being potentially suicidal, meaning that, you know, they could accidentally run into the fire. So that's obviously a concern. So we're gonna have to think about how to combat that. So my initial thought here is we'll just flatten the space here a little bit. And I'm gonna sort of reserve this area for our chooks. Now, I don't know if we should use some of this stuff or if we should, like, build something fancier with, you know, these pieces of wood instead. But then I've also seen, like, the villages that spawn naturally, and how we've come across some of them that look like they have, like, chicken coops. And I sort of want to design some stuff that looks similar to that, if we can, that is. We'll eat a little bit later, I think. Won't worry about food so much. And I don't really know how much space we need. I would like our chickens to be able to roam a little bit, but maybe not too much. So something like that. Yeah, again, I have no real clue as to how much space is required. Yeah, alright. maybe we'll just won't worry too much about it being like really, really pretty, I suppose. Yeah, hopefully this is enough space. Again, it's all going to be trial and error here. Okay, decent. Now I have heard some people sort of suggest that, you know, like for stuff like this, it's easier to just like, you know, watch other people on YouTube who have already, you know, gotten how it's done, and they're, you know, literally explaining how it's done quite easily, and to learn how to do things that way. Or maybe check Reddit and stuff like that. And, you know, that's fair, you know, because it does take time, but I'm sort of all about trying to experience most of this stuff myself for the first time. So I'm gonna avoid, you know, looking stuff up when I can. Only when I'm like super stuck, I might actually, you know, check online for stuff. But as it stands though, this is sort of a good look at an amateur's experience with Valheim. And I suppose I like to play most of my games that way, you know, like I'm not saying that this is like a tutorial or anything like that. Okay, so we've got the fire pit set up. And look, without really anything else to go by, I'm sort of just thinking we need to throw these eggs out here. And they will hatch. Again, I could be completely wrong. And I suppose I mean, feels bad just throwing these eggs. Keep it warm to see what comes out, but what came first, really? So yeah, I mean, I assume that we can just keep it outside here and it should be okay. Do I need to put a roof over these guys' heads, though? I mean, that is possible, because if we get attacked by, you know, some flying creatures like bats and stuff, they could possibly do a lot of damage. Right, so I'm thinking we might need to get some kind of a roof over these guys' heads. It's getting a little bit dark, so why don't we just sleep the night away? Food-wise, I'll sort of risk not carrying any more food. If we do get attacked, I'll quickly go into the kitchen, to the pantry to eat some more food. Let's have a sleep. Ah yes, and we've just recently decorated with our nice Christmas tree there. And I'm thinking maybe we could do a little bit more Christmassy decorations here. I know this episode's probably coming out like beyond the new year and everything, but you know what, we may as well. I don't know how many of the decorations actually give us extra comfort. So, what's going on here? What the hell is that? Oh, that's a glowing yellow mushroom. which I guess these boars don't exactly like. I forget that we have an actual gate here. Let's actually grab that, because we might need the yellow mushrooms at some point. And another good question I have is, what do we feed these chooks? I mean, I guess they might be able to eat, like, just simply raw barley or something? Maybe? Have no idea if these things are actually going to hatch or not, but I'm sort of crossing my fingers. Sorry guys, I'm changing my mind here. I think I'm going to go with some core wood instead. So a bit of core wood along with oh, got some flour here. It's good. Should actually keep making some more flour. But core wood and normal wood, we'll use that. So dump flour in there. Grab another 40. And we'll drop this off so we can come back to it as we continue our work. Oh, actually, this thing's still going. Well, we might as well dump all of it in. It's fine. Yeah, okay, so the direction of the blades, the direction of the windmill, it is actually changing based on where the wind is coming from. So maybe there is some truth to the idea of having the windmill sitting up on high ground or something where it's a little bit clearer. Okay, so let's get this done. Oh, that's a little bit high, isn't it? I don't know if I want it that tall. Or do I? Do I want it that tall? I guess it's okay. I guess we might have to end up, like, rebuilding some parts of this. What do you call this? Like a cage? Is it a cage? Pen. For chooks. Or is it a barn? That seems a little weird. Okay. Yeah, we will need to fix some of that. So if these things are definitely going to hatch, I really want to be able to make sure that they're enclosed before they actually hatch, so... I mean, that seems okay. Might grab that one and just throw it a little bit closer here. Oops. I don't know if this area is warm enough. I guess it is because I'm getting the fire effect. So I assume we're in business. Oh. Of course. Thank you. Don't mind a free fish, a random free fish. Okay, so let's continue. So we'll go with another long beam here. Is that even straight? I guess it is. And another one here. Yeah, that could be okay. We'll get rid of these and just replace them. So... something along those lines. Okay, good enough. And yeah, so in terms of decoration, I also want to do that. I want to make that little sort of chicken coop thing. I'm not entirely sure how we can achieve that. I'll come back to that. I think the roofing is probably a little bit more important. We need some tar though, and we might need some more pieces of wood. Okay, wood we do have down there. I would like to try and store some stuff though, if we can, like the wood and stuff. Raw ores. I think we've got some storage in the smelting room now. So we should be able to do that. Extra coal, let's just dump that in there. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I do need to shift around like some of our smelted stuff as well. Just throw ores in there. Okay, let's grab some tar. I need to fix up the pathway here as well. Let's see, yeah, I got a little bit of tar, but we are probably gonna run out very soon. I would like to try and get some more tar sometime soon. I guess the tar in the nearest plains is sort of exhausted already. We might have to go to another plains to get that. Maybe we can go to where Yagluth is spawning from, and then we can, you know, hopefully try and get some tar from there. I'm gonna get a tiny bit fancy with this. And what we'll do is we'll do that. Yeah. Okay. And hopefully this will work. Yeah, something like that. But hang on, let's maybe not jump in too quickly. Okay. And yeah, probably didn't really need to do all of that, but, you know, just mixing things up a little bit. Grab all of that. And we're probably going to need more wood, to be honest, but I think we might have another stack somewhere over there, potentially. Ooh, more fish. I'll take that. Okay, that was a decent jump. Right, so. Let's do this piece right on the edge. Does that even look right? I'll just experiment a little bit and see if it will hold. If I remove that piece, I don't think it's going to hold, is it? Just leave that there for a second, just so that things don't come tumbling down. Yeah, okay. So do that. And I think, yeah, we'll run this across like so. And now, when we put the roof on, whoops, I'll follow this edge, but then we'll be able to sort of take that edge off, and that should, in essence, stay there because it's touching the back piece, and that will look quite clean. Hopefully, anyway. Let's continue on. Alright, I won't tidy up the edges just yet because we might have a need for it. Our question is whether or not we want to have the roof sort of come up and then come back down again towards the other side, and then perhaps maybe we can use the overhang on this side for stuff. What stuff? Well, I have no idea, but you know. It's, again, one of those things that might be nice to have, you know? So if we're gonna do that, then it'll be, you know, something like that, and it'll come back down. Maybe. Maybe. Or maybe we can even start it coming back down from here. And that will sort of come down here. And we'll be able to sort of add like even these pieces out here. Might not be bad. It's a bit far from the entrance over that side, but could be an idea. Or we could make it even bigger. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking of making it just slightly bigger. That way we can sort of fit more stuff underneath the roof. The sun is going down though. We might have to sleep very soon. So yeah, let's do that. We'll continue on. Right, cool. I think it's better if we continue after we sleep, but before sleeping, might actually just do a little bit of extra cooking here, because, well, we're going to need all of the food in the future anyway. Alright. Raw fish. I forget what we need to make, like, those fish wraps. So we need 2 cooked fish and barley flour. It gives us 70 health. That's pretty good. For 25 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty decent. How much fish do we have? Not too much. Oh, actually no, I lie. We actually have quite a bit. Yeah, we could go with that. We're probably not gonna eat it, you know, really soon or anything like that, but at the very least, we should be able to keep it for when we need it. So, yeah, I might actually do some bread as well. We have some bread dough? No. Let's make some bread dough. Brilliant. And fish wraps. So I should be able to do a couple at the very least. And let's do some more dough. Brilliant. And more fish wraps. Yeah, I'm really glad that food spoilage isn't really a thing. Can you imagine how much more difficult this game would be if it was? Alright, let's chuck a few things away. And stock up on our bread in here. I suppose we can do some more loaves of bread. We may as well. And yeah, perhaps maybe we can go in with some lox pies. Where are those pies? Oh yes, we need the cloudberries. Forgot about those. Getting a little low on the cloudberries. Might need to grab some more. Yeah, let's do the lox pies. Throw that in there, and yeah, we've got our barley. So let's throw our barley into the mill. Okay, well, it's going very slowly, isn't it? I don't know if it makes a difference if we move the windmill, but if we're gonna do that, we'll do that. Perhaps maybe another episode. Great. That took away some of our wines and stuff. I guess it's okay, because, you know, I'm not too fussed about having the wines on me for now. We're not really out and about doing any exploring or anything. You know, one thing that I've noticed is that every time we have an attack, I've not seen an attack where cultists come to try and do stuff, you know? Like, it's always been the usual suspects. I think the newest thing that ever happened was an attack by bats, which, you know, was quite new. And bats are the closest to where those cultists come from. Surprised that the bats didn't show up with cultists in tow. Maybe the cultists don't like the bats either. They just coexist. Alright, our eggs are still there, still existing, but not really doing anything. So, I don't know if we've gotten things right. Maybe it takes a while. But anyway, we're going to continue our build here. Because no matter what, you know, if we do end up getting chooks, which is obviously going to be the intent, even if the method is wrong, at least we still have like a place to house them. And you know, I'll be happy even if we don't get the chooks to have a place for them already. Okay, looks decent. And we can sort of bring that down there, but I don't know if that's gonna hold. Yeah, no. The answer is no, it will not. So we're going to also just fix up the sides here. Okay, we're out of wood already. I'm hoping for a stack of wood sitting around somewhere here, but if not, we're gonna have to try and fetch some. Yeah, okay. Well, there goes that idea. I'm gonna remove the bathtub from here, guys, and I think, as someone suggested, we'll use this little dungeon thing to house some stuff, which means that I can pretty much plug up this gap, so that's not needed anymore. Good. We'll put away our iron bars there, and yeah, let's go out and let's try and fetch some wood. Plenty of trees. Might do some fir trees here, because I also want to get some of the seeds from it. I think with some of the Christmas decorations, we might actually need those specific seeds that come from these trees. We can always replant them when we need to. Not sure if we actually got any of the seeds. There we go. A fir cone. Yeah, I was banking on a little bit of a domino effect there. That's nice. Less work for us. Alright, let's head back in. I have been reading a lot of comments, and I might actually take the time to apologize as well, guys. I haven't been on the ball with responding to comments. I have been reading them, though. And yeah, there's a lot of advice around what's happening with our smelting room as well. And that a lot of people were sort of saying, well, our smelters seem to have like an exhaust section on the back of them, and they have to be free so that they can actually breathe. So yeah, I mean, with that in mind, maybe we do need to sort of fix things up a little bit in that spot. But I don't know if I really want to rush into doing that, because it took us a while to get to where we are. We might live with it for a little bit, maybe, and sort of come back to it when we feel like it, when we feel like trying to resolve the issue. I wonder if there's a chance that we can maybe create an opening on the sides here of the wall. It might not be as structurally sound, if that's the case, but you know, it might be an easy solution. Alright, let's keep going. Tiny little bit more. Let's try and push you down if we can. Okay, well that didn't really do too much, did it? $421. Alright. I'm happy with that. That's fine. Righto. So. Maybe... Oh, hang on. These eggs. We can no longer pick them up, maybe. Oh, they're warm. Oh, yes. Okay. I think we've got the right idea here, guys. So We did see, because normally when you can pick stuff up, you can sort of see the sort of sparkly things, especially if it's something that we've already picked it up, or picked up before. But yeah, so this is looking really good. Hopefully, hopefully we're on the right track. Right, so let's continue our build here. So I'm thinking maybe we do that. We might need to fetch more of our might need more of our core wood potentially. Still going okay for tar. We might not need to fetch some more tar before this is all complete. I mean, that would be ideal. But if we have to, then obviously we'll go out to the plains and do what we need to do. So what happens? Yeah, okay, that's a little bit too big. That is almost there. Sort of need a little bit more though. Okay, that doesn't reach, actually. Man. It's a bit frustrating. Alright, no, that doesn't work. think we did it here, guys. So there we go. Yeah, nice. Alright, that's definitely center, I think. Yep. Alright, and yeah, it's giving us a little bit more strength on this side. So let me continue with the roof a little bit more. Not sure if that's gonna hold. Oh, okay, yeah, no. No. Okay, we're gonna have to do the same thing on the other side. So let's go ahead and do that, actually. Oh, okay, this tree is gonna be a problem, I feel. I definitely don't want to have to cut down the tree, though. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, there it is. Back down like that, and now we just need to connect one of these shorter core wood holes. I probably need a better angle here. Okay, it's not symmetrical, but I think I will allow it, because it's gonna probably take me a lot of work to make that symmetrical to that, for very little benefit, I feel. Let's get one of these pieces in. Cool. Doesn't look too bad. But more importantly, let's get the roof in. Sweet. And now we should be able to do something like that, right? Though that's not exactly what we want, actually. Is we want to achieve some kind of a overhang, right? So, do that first. Yep. And that. Like that, and And I think we can do that and do a small piece here. Yeah, it's gonna have to be freeform. Alright. A little dark. Maybe a little too dark for what we're trying to do here. So let's have another sleep. It is still so dark outside our house though, isn't it? I definitely need to get a little bit more lighting going. I have a sausage before bed, and yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with how the episode's going so far in terms of what we're doing here for various animals and farm animals. The locks taming, yeah, I'm not entirely sure how we're going with that. Hopefully it's happening. Okay, we've got to have fine wood and pine cones. I don't really know if we've got a lot of pine cones, to be honest, guys. Mistletoe. Oh, we've got a few. We've got a few. We've got some fine wood here as well. So, let's see. Yeah, I mean, that looks kind of nice, doesn't it? Just above the fireplace. Why don't we do that? Does that add more comfort? Maybe. Were we at 13 before, or 14? Anyway, and then there's the wreath, which, I mean, normally wreaths go like in front of doors and stuff, right? So we need red jute for that. Do we have any red jute? Because the carpet, I believe, needed red jute. Unless maybe that's a new material I haven't seen yet. Red jute, red jute. Is it something that we process? Or something that we get from the cultists? Here's some. But I can't exactly remember where we got that from. Anyway, I do like a nice wreath, so why don't we try and get this set up. I wonder if putting it on a door is possible or not. It doesn't seem like it's possible. We could put it like above the door. There, for example. That's not a bad look. We could possibly get it in here, above the fireplace. I don't know if that makes a lot more sense. What else is there? Mistletoe. Mistletoe. It needs to go above something, right? There you go. Not a bad look, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know about like using even more jute. I put even more mistletoes. I suppose we could. Doesn't look too bad, does it? So one there and maybe one more like here, and just one more here, maybe. To get into the festive season. Alright, good times. But I think this is going to be it for this episode, guys. When we come back, obviously, I'll continue with making our little enclosure for the chooks. And yeah, hopefully it'll turn out alright. And then I'll try and focus on making actual chicken coops. Again, have no idea how we're going to achieve that, but I'll, play around and try something and see how it goes. Hopefully, it'll be a success as well. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like or a dislike or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.